Now that we've seen the architecture of the Diet Monkey, let's take a look at how the implementation works and how the Diet Monkey controls the resources. So we have three processes which we need to start. One is the main process. The other one is the monitor, which gets the statistics from the Docker containers, and the third one is the Diet Monkey, which we call as the getstats.js, which monitors all these statistics and checks if the values exceed the threshold or if they're less than our thresholds. So initially we first start the main.js, and then we start the monitor.js, and now we also start the getstats.js. So now we also start sending the requests via Siege. So now we can see that the requests are coming in near the main.js for the main.js process. So as you can see right now we have about 16 hosts, and all these requests are being distributed to the different hosts. Now that we've started the getstat.js, let's go to the browser and see the output of this monitoring on the browser. So now we can see that the utilization, the CPU utilization for this has been mapped out on our graph along with latency as well. And we can see that the CPU utilization value right now is 45%, and right now it's varying between 45 and 41%. We also periodically keep checking that the latency, if it's less than our threshold, then we remove a resource. Like as we can see here that the utilization was 39, and it was below our threshold of 45, that was removed. We also have a check in place that if it ever exceeds our threshold, then we need to put the server back in, since that is the requirement for us. So right now, as we can see, the CPU percentage is like fluctuating between 42 and 44%, and we also capture the latency as well, which we can the variation of which we can see in this graph. So now it is periodically checking if the CPU utilization is above or below our threshold. This monitoring keeps going on in the Diet Monkey. So now we can see that once the CPU utilization has exceeded beyond 45%, the node was added back to the server. So in this way, we add this node back as soon as we find that the latency has exceeded our threshold. This is how Diet Monkey controls the resource and the resource allocation for the server. So this completes the requirement for the fourth and the special component of our milestone.